Maido Japan fans. In today's show, we're going to talk about Clubhouse. Present or master shimashou. This is the fourth year of the Presentations Japan series podcast, and we are beaming around the world to you from sunny Minato-ku here in Tokyo. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, committed to your success, the president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan and best-selling author, Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. My new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be released shortly. Through this podcast, I want to help you become a better speaker who is clear, confident, persuasive, and highly influential with those around you. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn, who, unlike many other podcast hosts, have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on iTunes. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesdays, the Presentations Japan series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. Every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show. And Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 228, and today we are talking about presenting on Clubhouse. Clubhouse is a new app that enables audio discussions with people who share a similar interest, coming together from around the world. The conversations are not retained, and the content disappears each day. There is no distribution of the content either, because of that removal function. Unlike, say, a written blog, which can be sent out to your mailing list or sit on your website, continually adding value to your brand. Also, there is no repurposing capability because there is only one format, and that is not transportable. Your written blog can become a journal article, a podcast, or the script for a video. On Clubhouse, you are live, baby, unfiltered and global, all at the same time. We are putting our personal and professional brands out there for all to calibrate, evaluate, and conclude about. Because it is new, we may be keen to participate, but blind to the position we have inadvertently put ourselves in. Let's not do that. What is the biggest problem with Clubhouse? It is what people are saying and how they are saying it. Because it is an open mic situation, some people reveal they are babblers or dim. Maybe the isolation factor of so many people working at home is driving this need to just talk. For the listener, though, the impression is this person is not smart, clear, concise, or considered. Would you want to connect further with them or do business with them? Probably not. Being highly articulate and thinking on your feet while live is a much bigger ask than giving a prepared talk. There is no opportunity to rehearse the content and the delivery. Being a live platform, Clubhouse precludes that facility. When you write something, you may be very credible and authoritative, but in a live environment, you don't have anywhere to hide. If you can't get to the point, or your point is a bit pointless, dull, or mundane, then peer judgments kick in. Your precious personal brand can take a severe hit. There's also no visual aspect to support what you're talking about. In formal presentations, you can show things on stage or refer to slides on screen to help drive the key information you want to get across. You may not be a great presenter, but the sheer value of the content you present can artificially prop you up. Not on Clubhouse. Now we are down to just voice. So, how expert are you at painting word pictures? Most speakers are scanty and accessing the word picture opportunity when presenting, and Clubhouse lays your lack bare for all to witness. Clubhouse also needs storytelling skills. These have to be concise, because otherwise you become too long-winded and it feels like you are hogging the limelight. Nobody is going to appreciate that, and your reputation suffers accordingly. High-interest, gripping stories packed with vivid word pictures filled to the gunnels with value would be the way to go. Using the variety in your voice options, including modulation, pauses, and word highlighting, add to the ease of following what you are saying. How many people with all of these skills have you heard on Clubhouse so far? Find out more when we come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public programs, but we also do custom-made in-house classes. Now, we do them in our super safe classroom, we do them live online, and we do them in Japanese, and we do them in English. Now, today's show is sponsored by, on the 12th of March in our professional leadership series, we're doing Addressing Mistakes. On the 19th of March, we're doing Vision, Mission, Values. On the 26th of March, we're doing the innovation process. And on the 4th of April, we're doing analyzing issues and making decisions. You can find out more about those programs on our website at enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. And you can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. You can buy best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery, that's the Bible for selling in Japan, and Japan Business Mastery, and my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery. If you like learning by watching videos, we have over 1,000 for you there on Japan Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, which is the premier business show in Japan, comes out Mondays. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders in Japan from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. Don't forget, you can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. Hiding amongst or blending in with equally hopeless speakers on Clubhouse isn't the answer. What should we be doing? Make sure your Clubhouse profile is done well. Get a good photo of yourself so that people can see what you look like. Make it a professional look in business battle dress if you're a professional, or something groovy if you're a ponytailed black Armani t-shirt creative. You have a lot of space to write about yourself, so when people check you out, you want to come across as an expert or authority in your field. We want to connect with experts and winners, not wannabes. Make sure the first 3 lines are really powerful, concise triumphs of marketing, because that is what appears in the feed when your name comes up on screen. Be very cautious about which rooms you participate in. Find your topic of interest and then see if there are regular gatherings of other folk with a similar proclivity. Listen to the quality of the contributions first and decide if this one is a keeper or not. You may have to spend some time sorting through the dross, but there is no shortcut available as yet. If you find a group of like-minded people who are something worth listening to, keep attending. Eventually, the host will invite you to elevate to speaker status. Part of that decision is based on your profile, your regular interest and attendance. When you get asked to speak, start strong with a confident voice. Be polite and thank the host and the other participants for this chance to talk. Being complimentary of comments from some of the other prior speakers is also a good idea. This shows community, humility, and consideration. Having mapped out in front of you the key bullet points you want to cover, also set a timer in front of you for 3 minutes. This makes your contribution punchy, valuable, and concise. It will be evaluated highly because of the please no fluff rule. If you find yourself suddenly waffling, then stop speaking and give someone else a chance to contribute. You usually get more than one chance to speak, but don't overdo it though. No one wants to listen to some thrusting blowhard who loves the sound of their own voice. Go into Clubhouse with a plan, just as you would with any presentation. The difference with this medium is you can crash and burn globally rather than just in front of a limited room of 50 people face to face. It is still your personal and professional brand out there at risk, though, so take steps to eliminate or reduce that risk factor. Thank you for joining the Presentations Japan series. If you got value from today's show, spread the love around and share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you have learned today, use it, and go out there and become a presentations legend. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.